This is Brian, and welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, we got the treasure at the top of the cultist tower now, so we need to make our way out. But, yes, it does stop you now. I guess they realized we made it to the top and got their treasure, and they probably don't like that. That's a lot more of them than we saw at the bottom of the tower. Master Kefka's treasure! Return it, now! So, can't talk to him or do anything here. Probably go back in that room yet, I think, but yes, this guy is climbing around and flying around, it seems like, and we've got to fight him. This is the Magimaster. Probably one of the toughest bosses in the game. Certainly, the first time most people came through this, they probably weren't quite ready for that. So, there's a reason that I'm putting Life 3 on everybody. Well, at least I'd only hit one person. Now I'm going to start wailing away with Ultima and healing as necessary. Yeah, I don't think your wall change is going to matter for Ultima. Still going to cut through it. So, I mean, at this point, I've leveled up more than I certainly needed to, and probably would in most playthroughs to this point. So it shouldn't really be an issue here. Possible I might not even need the Life 3, but I didn't want to chance it. Yeah, when we're hitting him for 10,000 a pop, he shouldn't last too long. I would imagine the next Ultima or two will take him out. Oh, bit of MP for him. Let's just hold on and see here. So yes, when you beat him, he will use Ultima as the last attack. And yes, even for my party, that just completely wiped us out. But if you have Life 3 on, it'll bring you back. So your options are either grinding out to get really high HP, or really high magic defense somehow, or using Life 3. Got a Mega Elixir for it. I think that might be my first Mega Elixir. Where did it put it? Oh, yeah, okay. So is it not an item I can use on the menu? You have to use it in battle? This seems odd. I don't remember that really, but either way. Not warp out. Okay. So this would be an argument, I suppose, for bringing Mog along, maybe, and having the Moogle charm so you didn't have any battles. You have to walk out of here still. If I can run. Okay, nope. I'll probably use an elixir or two just to make sure we get out. I had never tried the idea with quick and X magic either. Guess I could have tried that on the boss. I might use it in one of these fights here as we get out. I think the treasure rooms I want to check are either the first one or the second one from the bottom. So it'll be easier for me to keep track of which one it is probably if I just go all the way out and then start from the bottom again. Well, this one's gonna die before Terra gets a chance to go here, I guess. Did I run into all of these guys before? I don't really feel like I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, actually. Just 10, 30, and 60. I think they can all show up on the Velt, too, although I'm not sure now that I say that. I think maybe they don't. Certainly going to be in your bestiary, though, if you have one of those. I don't know if I ever saw 70 or 80. And some of them are only available on certain floors, I'm pretty sure. Or like certain sections. That hurt a little bit. Okay, what the hell? It's taking so long for our ultimates to go off. Well, there's the 70. Yeah, okay, I don't think I had seen that one. You guys are kind of being more annoying on the way out than they were on the way in. Probably because they're pissed now, right? Actually, I want to make sure that warp still doesn't work. Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter because my turns after Terra will be inconsequential because Bear's going to kill him. I think I'm getting closer to the bottom, so why don't I check this one just to be sure. After I'm going down here, I'm actually just ready to be done with this place. Come on. Okay, one more section down. All right. Heard something. Okay, it makes another door down there. That should be good enough. Now, what do we got in here? Alright, the air anchor. That was the last tool I've been looking for a little while. Where did it put the tools? That far down, were they? Must be. Getting so much stuff. We're gonna move that up in the order. Yeah. It says enemy becomes self-destructive. So I think it has a chance to basically one-shot kill a bunch of enemies, but I think it can miss also, though. So it's kind of cool, but I not want to rely on it. Certainly it's not going to work for like bosses and stuff like that, I don't think. This is the bottom? Yes, alright. Finally made it. Anybody acknowledge that we made it to the top? This guy's still gonna charge me another 100,000? They say the same thing, I'm pretty certain. Alright, let's head and stay at an inn for one thing. And then we'll go ahead and get started on Kefka's Tower. There are a few things that I could do yet, but it's just like, you know, ability-wise, like lures and rages would probably be about it. Otherwise, I think I've done pretty much everything there is to do. I guess it would probably be smart to drop a save. I don't think I'm going to have a problem making it through as far as getting wiped out or anything, but never know what can happen when I'm trying to record, if the game could crash or something happens to a recording. Before I go in, let's unequip everybody. I wonder why I'm doing that. Great, we're going in. It's time to break into Kefka's domain. What's wrong, Celeste? Statues give the Espers the magical energy they need to live. If we destroy the statues, what'll happen? I'm really not sure, but the Espers and magic too will most definitely disappear from this world. And then what will happen to Terra? Yeah. So, does that mean that beating the game means that Terra's gonna cease to exist? But yes, we need to form 3 groups here. So even more than when we went through Phoenix Cave with 2, here you gotta have 3. So I'm gonna split them up. One thing I would mention, it doesn't really matter who you put in what group, except if you are trying to get all of Strago's lures, I'm pretty sure you want to put him in the first group, because we are going to go through different sections of the tower and they're going to have to fight different bosses. And I think there's at least one where he only has one chance to learn a lore, and it's only going to be the first party that faces them. I could be wrong on which party it is, but from my recollection it is the first. Otherwise, party I put Mog in, I'm going to put the charm on him, so all they're going to have to worry about is facing the bosses, basically. Let's put stealing in the first one. Yeah, that should be pretty tough. Now, any of these parties should still be strong enough to take out bosses, but the first 2 are going to be doing the majority of the fighting. I think this is good enough. You can do whatever you want, but this is what I'm going with for now. It's not a point of no return either. You could always leave and come back in with different parties if you want to. So yes, we are jumping onto the trash pile. Because they said, yeah, just a bunch of junk kind of came together to form his tower when the world ended. Statues are up ahead. Fight into 3 groups, use the Y button to switch between them. So yeah, that's the same. First of all, I better start equipping people, though. I think I'll go with the offering on him, see if he's strong enough for it to do much damage at this point. And with that, we'll put a hero ring on him as well. He's gonna keep going with the thief stuff here. I'll save the gem box for somebody in the other party, make them stronger. But we'll give her a gold hairpin though, and we'll still count on her as a magic caster. And I guess I'll also give her the sprint shoes to make her faster through here. Yeah, let's just give him stuff that increases our luck as far as what we're getting in battles. Yeah, we'll give him by default the best stuff. Overall, I'm basically counting on this to be my strongest party, I guess. Except for her, since she's going to be a good magic user anyway, I suppose I'll give that to somebody else. Now, if you wait for that hook to come by, you can actually select that, and that's how you get back to the airship. Because I'm guessing that's supposed to be like a hook coming down from the airship. Before I equip the other parties, we'll just move on with this party for a while. So this guy, you saw the way he came in like that? Kind of... yeah, there is more than one of them, basically. They're just stacked on each other. Brontor and Evil Oscar. All right, good enough. And yeah, we should still get some levels in here. Coronet. Pretty sure that's just a helmet. No. Let's check it out. It might be for like only realm or something like that. Okay, yeah. It's tied into her fake mustache and control, so. Ooh, got a warp stone. Sour mouth. I guess it's kind of like their bad breath in this game. Maybe there was actually a bad breath attack too. I don't remember for certain. Okay, it was a lore. We got sour mouth. I think, yeah, it is called bad breath in other versions. Pretty sure. Got a great behemoth or giant behemoth. And yeah, that Vector. Pretty sure this is just a single Vector though. They're only in groups where they're stacked like that when you fight them where it's only them. Haymaker. Yeah. Okay, fixed dice. Well, that'll be for Setzer. And yes, we will have different enemies in here. Outsider and a Madam. So yeah, they're like ninja type enemies, throwing stuff at us. Pretty fast too. All right. They did a little bit of damage though. Probably heal. And through another door here. And now we're at a point where we're blocked from progress, it looks like. Junk. I think that's another one that Strago can learn. So that'll actually be pretty nice here. Yep. Yeah, so I mean, I think if you do wait and you don't get many of his lures, he is actually going to get an opportunity to get quite a few of them in here. Yeah, so see, we already got quite a few here. Well, maybe not quite a few, but if he gets like 30 or so, I think, total, maybe. So now we need to switch. Let's try to cut down on encounters for this group slightly, I guess. Yeah, let's give him one of those too. And I'll give her the gem box and the gold hairpin. And yeah, why not? Give her the Atma weapon. No, that's right. I don't want to do that because then she can't do runic if I want to use that. Why don't I give him the Atma weapon? And we'll let Mog use the Pearl Lance. Yeah, and I guess I could equip Espers just to give them the level up bonuses, but at this point, it's not going to matter too much. I do miss the sprint shoes, though. Alright, so we made it in a little ways here. We're going to go ahead and call it there for today, though. I would imagine it's going to be somewhere around 2 or 3 more episodes yet here. or parts before we're done with Final Fantasy VI. So, just to kind of give you an idea. But anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've enjoyed the commentary playthrough so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.